Vincent, we've got some activity in Silicon Valley today. Well, last night. We now know that Twitter is going to IPO. What do we know at this stage?
Almost nothing, actually. All we have at the moment really is a tweet from Twitter saying that they've done the preliminary groundwork on an IPO, which is, sending some documentation to the SEC. But at the same time, though, it's front page news everywhere, I bet, and it's quite a big moment because Twitter has become such a phenomenon over the last 7 or 8 years. It's kind of become the medium of choice for communicating among large swathes of the population around the world now. And so I think that it's a fascinating moment for Twitter, for Silicon Valley, and for the whole sort of Twitter cult that's out there.
Right, okay. And overall, what sort of shape and form is this going to look like? So we had the Facebook IPO, but this is a bit smaller, isn't it? We've got far fewer subscribers, for example, for Twitter, I think about 200 million compared to Facebook's 800 million. So perhaps it won't be quite the sort of the hype, if you like, that Facebook had, or will it?
Well, I think possibly not. One hopes that Twitter's IPO is a better one and a more successful one than Facebook's, which was a bit of a disaster from a technical point of view because the trading on NASDAQ crashed as soon as the stock listed. And from a share price point of view, because Facebook's stock dropped very sharply after the IPO, Twitter must be hoping for a better launch than Facebook had. Yes, it's a smaller company, but lack of detail obviously means that it's quite difficult to sort of assess what it's worth. But at 200 million subscribers, it's, what is it, maybe a quarter the size of Facebook. So people are talking about a $10 billion valuation, maybe 15, who knows. So it'll be a smaller IPO than Facebook's. But I think at the same time, it'll be a very big moment for Silicon Valley to get this one right and to launch this company into the next phase.
Okay, now overall, mobile advertising is starting to actually make some money, and I think this has helped. For example, Yelp and LinkedIn are now making money, I think, from their mobile businesses. So tech stocks have actually come back a bit. So surely the timing is also better from that perspective.
Oh, I think it is, yes. It's probably as good a moment as any for Twitter to go now. And I think the sort of environment in which it operates, the commercial environment in which it operates, can only get better for Twitter. It's so that the opportunities to raise revenue and to raise profits are all out there to be exploited yet, and I think that's what investors will be hoping for if and when they come to buy Twitter shares.
Okay, so overall very exciting about Twitter's IPO, and the fact that it is smaller than Facebook means it's really just got more potential to grow. Thanks, Vincent.